Hi friends, I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to a new Collage with Me video. You got a preview of the found ephemera we'll be using in today's collage at the beginning of this video. The pieces were found in the order that was shown in the video. All of them were found in the alley behind where I live, but on different days. I initially was only going to use the lottery scratcher and this discount card. Then a few days before I started filming, I found this bright yellow paper, and then the inspiration for today's collage was born. The collage will be a high contrast color collage. I've mentioned in previous videos that I like collages with contrast, and this one will definitely be one. And we'll also be working in this 6-inch art journal again. So let's jump right into the rest of the supplies. Besides these 3 pieces of ephemera, I brought out these monoprinted papers as options for additional collage materials. We may not be using all these papers, but I couldn't narrow down which ones I wanted to bring out to use. Once we start collaging, then we can see which ones fit better with the collage. So besides the paper, we have scissors and a glue stick, and that's it. Another short supply list. Now let's talk a bit about the design of the collage. Besides inspiring the color contrast of this collage, this yellow piece of paper inspired the design. To me, it looks like part of a landscape with this torn edge right here. I thought it'd be fun to create an abstract landscape collage. This yellow paper and also this discount card have thick paper stock. So I'm going to see if I can separate the front and back of this discount card so it'll be easier to glue to the substrate, and it'll give us more ephemera to use. If I can't separate it without ruining the card, then I'll leave it as is. But for the yellow paper, I think what I'm going to do is wet the back of it with water and see if I can remove some of the bulk. So I'm going to do that first, and then we'll start collaging. I was able to separate the front and back of the discount card, so we have one extra piece of ephemera, and I did remove the excess bulk to the yellow piece of paper. Now that we have all these papers prepped, we're ready to start collaging. A reminder that this section will have a mix of narration and music, so let's get going. I left this section in to show how I worked out the design before I glued down the pieces. There's a timestamp in the description box if you want to skip ahead. This section is roughly 5 minutes. I started by working out the lower yellow area, even though I knew I wanted to glue down the top section first. The yellow found ephemera was smaller than this area, so I wanted to make sure it fit. After I roughly figured out how I wanted this area to look, I marked the top of this area with a pencil, then I moved on to the top area. I realized that the discount card was still a bit thick. I was able to peel away more of the paper from the other side, so both pieces will lay nicely on the page. Now that the basic design is worked out, we're ready to glue down the collage pieces. We're at a good stopping point. So what I'm going to do right now is trim up these edges, and then we'll have one final review. So I'll be right back. Now that all the edges are trimmed, we can take a look to see if anything else is needed to complete the collage. I think there's enough variety of collage papers in this top area. I like that the sun is in bright yellow, and I like the purple specks that are in it, and it ties in nicely with the purple that are in the surrounding areas. There's a good amount of this orange coral papers as well to add interest, so the top section is just not purple and yellow. So this area, I don't think we need anything else. Let's talk about the yellow area. Now this is why trimming away the edges helps me to see if a collage is finished. After trimming away the excess yellow that was around the edges, I can see that this area needs a bit more work. I do like the bright yellow of the found ephemera and the monoprinted paper underneath, but I do feel there needs to be another color added. So what I did was I tore 3 pieces of orange monoprinted paper to see if the collage would look better with it. So let me put it where I think it'll look good. I do believe these pieces are needed to add an additional color element so this area is more pleasing to the eye. There's more interest going on. So let me quickly glue them down and then we can take one final look. Now the collage is finished. I think adding the orange really helped this bottom area. I think it's more of a complete collage. It adds interest to this lower half, and it also, the orange, ties into these 2 sections that are in the top half as well. So I think it's more of a cohesive looking collage. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye now.